Hello MotoGP fans, welcome back to ZNGP today. Marc Marquez sheds light on his decision-making process regarding potential moves to KTM or Aprilia for the 2025 MotoGP season, ultimately opting to join Ducati's official team. As he prepares for the next chapter in his career alongside teammate Pecco Bagnaia, Marquez reflects on the competitive landscape and his ambitions in MotoGP. Jack Miller opens up about his uncertain future in MotoGP, following the announcement of Pedro Acosta replacing him in KTM's factory team for 2025. Despite the challenges ahead, Miller remains resolute in his desire to continue competing in MotoGP, reflecting on his achievements and aspirations amidst potential changes in his career path. Pramac Yamaha has reportedly selected Miguel Oliveira as their first MotoGP rider for the upcoming 2025 season, marking a significant move for their new satellite project. Luca Marini reflects on his challenging start with Repsol Honda in MotoGP, acknowledging the difficulties he faces at the bottom of the standings. Despite the tough season so far, Marini remains optimistic about Honda's development trajectory and looks forward to improving his performance in the upcoming races. Don't forget to click subscribe button and the bell icon for MotoGP news update. Marc Marquez reveals that KTM and Aprilia presented viable offers, labeling them as Option C, in his decision-making process for the 2025 MotoGP season. Despite Ducati ultimately securing his commitment, Marquez acknowledges the appeal and progress of both European manufacturers, highlighting their competitive strides in recent years. It was an approach, it was Option C, but yes, why not? In the end, there are two more brands, both European, that are doing well. They have a working method, and they have progressed in recent years. It was a real and feasible option. Quote from Marc Marquez. The aftermath of Marquez's decision saw Jorge Martin joining Aprilia and Marco Bezzecchi, while Maverick Vinales and Enea Bastianini joined KTM's Tech 3 team. These moves reshaped the MotoGP grid for the upcoming season, underscoring the impact of Marquez's pivotal decision on the rider market. But Marquez pipped Jorge Martin to the official red bike in 2025. With Pramac's shift to Yamaha, Ducati's presence on the grid will reduce, prompting Marquez to reflect on the implications. As a Ducati enthusiast, he acknowledges the value of having multiple Ducati bikes for gathering information, while also recognizing the importance of diversity and competition within MotoGP. As a Ducati fan, now I prefer that there are 8 Ducatis on the track, because you have more information. But as a MotoGP fan, there have to be 4 Yamahas on the track, there can't be 8 Ducatis. Looking ahead, Marquez remains focused on his current season, trailing teammate Bagnaia in the standings. Despite not yet securing a win on a Ducati, Marquez remains optimistic about his chances and boldly asserts his belief in winning at least one more championship in the future. At least one, Marquez concluded. Marc Marquez's decision to join Ducati for 2025 sets the stage for intriguing dynamics alongside Pecco Bagnaia. As he continues to pursue his ambitions in MotoGP, fans anticipate how Marquez will navigate the challenges ahead and contribute to Ducati's competitive edge. Stay tuned for more updates as the season unfolds with renewed rivalries and thrilling races on the horizon. Jack Miller candidly discusses his hopes of remaining in MotoGP for the 2025 season, expressing a strong attachment to the sport despite recent developments. Recognizing his age and experience, Miller emphasizes his ongoing improvement and determination to achieve further success on the track. My plan is yes, I would love to be one. I want to be here. I don't see myself anywhere else but here. I feel like I'm still getting better at the end of the day. Quote from Jack Miller. Reflecting on his MotoGP journey, Miller acknowledges surpassing his own expectations but remains hungry for more podiums and victories. He emphasizes his satisfaction with his career so far while expressing a continued drive to contribute more to the sport he loves. Because I have achieved more than I could have ever imagined, but I still feel hungry and want to go for more. Despite the uncertainty surrounding his future, Miller maintains a positive outlook, emphasizing his gratitude for the opportunities and successes he's experienced in MotoGP. He expresses readiness to accept any outcome while appreciating the fortunate life he and his partner have built. "I'm not worried at all. I am very lucky. Ruby and I have a beautiful house in Australia. We own our cars. We have everything done," Miller told by Crash. As potential landing spots for 2025 are considered, including Trackhouse Aprilia or Pramac Yamaha, Miller remains focused on finishing the current season strong. With vacancies in teams like Gresini Ducati and VR46 Ducati, Miller's future in MotoGP remains a topic of speculation amidst the evolving rider market. "But if it's over, it's over. I'm not going to try to hold on to something that is a dying dream. I don't want to be that guy," Miller concluded. Jack Miller's resolve to continue in MotoGP despite uncertainties underscores his passion and dedication to the sport. As the season progresses and decisions for 2025 unfold, fans and pundits alike will watch closely to see where Miller's next chapter in MotoGP leads. Stay tuned for updates as the MotoGP landscape evolves with new challenges and opportunities on the horizon. Miguel Oliveira, currently with Trackhouse Aprilia, is set to sign a 2-year deal with Pramac ahead of the British MotoGP, according to reports from Sky Italia. This decision underscores Yamaha's commitment to their new satellite endeavor while retaining Fabio Quartararo and potentially Alex Rins in their factory team. With Oliveira secured, speculation now centers on who will partner him at Pramac Yamaha. Sky Italia suggests Moto2 standout Tony Arbolino could be a contender, with evaluations ongoing over the next rounds. Pramac's decision to switch from Ducati to Yamaha for 2025 signals a strategic shift, leaving behind Ducati's competitive machinery for a new challenge with Yamaha. This move necessitates a fresh rider lineup, as current riders Jorge Martin and Franco Morbidelli opt out of the Yamaha transition. Oliveira, a seasoned MotoGP rider with experience on KTM and Aprilia machines, boasts 5 Grand Prix victories. Despite a winless streak since 2022, his recent strong showing at the German MotoGP, securing P2 in the sprint race and P6 in the Grand Prix, reaffirmed his skill and consistency. While Oliveira's teammate Raul Fernandez secures his future with Trackhouse, Oliveira's move to Pramac Yamaha signifies a pivotal career shift. The announcement sets the stage for a dynamic partnership and competitive presence in the MotoGP grid. Pramac Yamaha's choice of Miguel Oliveira as their lead rider for MotoGP 2025, alongside ongoing evaluations for a potential rookie teammate, marks a bold step into a new era. With Yamaha's backing, Oliveira aims to capitalize on his experience and talent, enhancing the competitiveness of the satellite team in the upcoming season. Luca Marini discusses his transition to Repsol Honda after leaving Ducati, admitting the unexpected challenges he has encountered. With only 1 point scoring finish so far, Marini highlights the supportive efforts from Honda engineers while acknowledging the setbacks compared to previous bikes. "At the beginning of the year we thought we were at a higher level. In reality this year's bike has been a step back compared to last year's and the one I tested in the first test in Valencia with Honda. But things are changing and the path is the right one, although it will take a while." Quote from Luca Marini. Marini opens up about the emotional toll of being at the bottom of the MotoGP standings, but remains committed to the process of regaining competitiveness. He expresses determination to improve his performance and aims to qualify better in upcoming races, setting realistic goals for the remainder of the season. "It is not easy to find myself at the bottom of the standings. But I am aware of the choice I have made, of the process it will take to get back to the top." Assessing the impact of Honda and Yamaha concessions, Marini discusses their evolving competitiveness in MotoGP. He emphasizes the necessity for continuous improvement in a competitive field where manufacturers constantly introduce new advancements. "Now everyone brings something new every year and we have to be better than them." Marini comments on the adjustments to the MotoGP calendar, and values Valentino Rossi's influence on his career and personal life. He appreciates Rossi's mentorship early in his career and reflects on their current relationship despite geographical distances and Rossi's own racing commitments. In the first years, with me, as with everyone else, he was always available. He had the right word and helped me and the others to know the secrets of each track," Marini concluded. Luca Marini remains determined to overcome current challenges in MotoGP with Repsol Honda, aiming to improve his standings and performance as the season progresses. With ongoing support and a positive outlook, Marini looks ahead to the upcoming races with renewed focus and determination. Stay tuned for more updates on his journey in MotoGP. Thanks for watching ZNGP today, and this is your MotoGP news update. See you in the next video.